Hello. Hello, everyone. There we go. Hello, hello. Welcome. It's the Bead Places weekly live stream. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Tonight we are doing a monthly fun pack box opening and review. And we're going to make some stuff and kind of show you some ideas of what to do with our little Neon Pop monthly fun pack.
Neon Pop.
So, Becky, if you wouldn't mind sharing with our friends what our monthly fun packs are all about while I link it, that would be awesome.
So the monthly fun pack is our subscription. It is $35 if you just get one of them, but if you subscribe for more than 1 month, you get them for $30. And there is way more than $35 worth of stuff in here. We go crazy on these because they're so fun. We have fun just walking around the shop, finding stuff that coordinates. There's beads, components, sometimes there's chain, all kinds of things in there, and they are lots of fun. And that is on a monthly basis. And we usually come back and we play with them live on stream. So you can have ideas of what to do with them because it's not a kit, it is just use your own imagination.
It's like a themed inspiration pack. And each month, as Becky said, is a different theme. It's not all birthstones, not all like what's on trend or what's like the season, time of the year. We kind of have fun with it.
Yeah.
So without any further ado, we're going to bring you on in.
Yeah.
All right.
There's my hands. There's the fun bag.
Oh, that's the back of it.
Oh, that's the back.
That's the back.
Surprise!
So, Becky found these cute little bags that have this adorable pink neon
not cute
pom-pom on them. And so we just thought, that's a fun pop of neon.
And if you wanted to, you could open up the jump ring on the zipper and you could take it off and there's a little rubber band right there. You could put it on a barrette or something. Isn't that adorable?
Or straight onto your jewelry projects.
Yep.
So, hey, Sue.
Hi, Sue.
So let's open up. Let's look at some of the. Oh, you want a mat? That would probably make sense. Huh?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yay.
Pardon us, we're a little allergy-y tonight. At least I am.
And I am without one of my prescriptions for my chronic cough. So it should be fun, huh?
Yeah.
Green paracord.
Yeah.
Neon Pop.
Hey, guys.
Ooh,
Hi,
look at
Heather.
that.
Hi, Stacy.
Hi, Heather and Stacy.
Sue. Hi, Judy.
Sue and Judy.
I'm going to bring you this way just to here.
Look at these.
Yeah, so we're giving you the small size of our super fun polymer clay disc beads. These are super on trend right now. I don't know. Let us know in chat if you've worked with the polymer clay disc beads.
They're fun.
I would say about half of our customers in our brick and mortar store have those in their baskets when they check out this time of year.
Yeah. They're so fun. You can do a bunch of stuff with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some rat tail cord.
In the most beautiful electric olive green.
Yeah. Electric olive. And the green paracord.
Yeah, we had some fun with cords this time.
And some turquoisey metallic wire.
Yeah, you've got a good length of 26 gauge Pacific blue craft wire to work with this time around. And we have some ideas for projects to incorporate your materials together using the craft wire. We've got some special mixes this time around. We have some vintage beads mixed with modern beads. So this is a mixture of vintage check glass and then modern Swarovski. Just kidding. I'm not supposed to say that word. They are Austrian pearls in their neon colors. So.
And some fire polish.
Yep. And yeah, those are modern fire polish. And then the bigger two are vintage fire polish.
Yeah. And here's a bunch more fire polish and crystal.
Hi, Ruby. Yeah, we're super stoked for this kind of like electric summer vibe.
Look at that.
So here's a bag of modern crystals.
Sparkle.
Sparkle.
Oh, the sparkle. I love it. And it looks like some more Austrian pearls.
Yeah, more of those neon Austrian
The
crystal
pearls formerly known as,
Sharky.
yeah. And some seed beads. I love this little aqua turquoise color.
Do you remember if those seed beads were Czech or if those were Japanese? Were they
were
from
on a
Hank?
Hank.
Okay, so they're Czech. Preciosa brand.
Yeah.
Size 8 seed beads. Some
They
fun
were
colors
on
to
a
play
Hank.
with.
Usually when I do this, I'm seeing this for the first time, but I actually helped put this one together. But I still have no idea what I'm gonna make, so you know it'll still be fun.
I'm gonna side you up. Just you did it already.
And then
Thanks, Heather.
this last bag. Oh my goodness. If you've been following us on Instagram, I'm sure Eddie posted on Facebook too. There's a short little video of me dumping out all of the delicas and mixing them up slowly. And we did a really good job with that video.
Hey, thanks. You did a really great job being a wonderful hand model.
Yeah.
And your fingernails, I think that day color coordinated with the
They did.
purple in the
They
mix.
did. Yeah.
So in this bag that Becky was just showing you, you have a fun mixture. Mostly what's in there are our favorite neon colors of Delica seed beads. So they're size 11 cylindrical seed beads. So there's enough in there, guys, to do a good solid bead weaving project.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to separate out the colors and use them as spacers in between some of the beads that are included in your kit, go for it. The other thing that I think is super fun is to just do like a single strand party mix, essentially, of just those delicas with some of the bigger crystals and pearls mixed in.
Yep.
And just a dainty necklace with a single bead or a single charm hanging from it is so, so cute. Also in that mixture, you have some gemstones that are mixed in. So we have some turquoise howlite. We have some beautiful, I believe it's yellow opal. Correct me if I'm wrong, Becky. Do you think that's yellow opal? I believe it is.
Either that or agate.
Oh, it might be the agate. I'll go look.
I think it's agate. I'm not sure. But they're cool.
Yep. And then we have some glass pearls and some more fire polish in that mix as well. So lots of fun stuff to play with. One thing that I think Becky showed you earlier, but I don't know that and lava beads, hot pink lava beads also.
How fun is that?
Super cute. One thing that I did want to touch on that I don't think we mentioned earlier was the laser cut neon wood pieces. So each of your neon pop kits might have a different color, but they're all neon colors. So I think we had hot pink, yellow, blue, and green. Mm-hmm. Let me know, guys, if your kit came with a color other than what's mentioned, just because I want to be aware of the possibilities of what people got in case we're doing suggestions for color combinations a little bit later.
Yeah.
But I think those are all the colors that we included in the kits this time around. I think everything else. Oh, maybe orange. It might have been orange. And orange. Yeah, Judy just said, and orange.
And orange. Cool.
Awesome. So what are you thinking, Becky?
I don't know. I know I'm going to use these guys.
Neat.
I love these.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking I'm going to use the wire to put something on here. But instead of earrings, there are two of them. Mm-hmm. But instead of earrings, I think I'm going to make matching best friend pendants for necklaces.
Very cool.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do.
Awesome.
So let me find some tools here.
So while Becky is formulating her plan, I do want to show you a couple of designs. I know we had some requests on social media when we were talking about this kit or this fun pack to share ideas for the paracord that we included, because a lot of times we think of paracord as just like the macrame bracelets. But here's an idea that I love to do with paracord. I like to use it to create these exaggerated shapes. So we've taken some of the 26 gauge wire and just secured these loops in place to act as frames for these little wired drops. Oh, thanks, Becky. So This was just the entire piece of paracord, and I just made a loop in the middle, and then I just wired my drops to secure it right
Looped
there.
and wired.
Looped and wired. Then I added these guys on, and this paracord is pretty pliable, so you don't have to worry about these slipping around as long as you wire it tight enough. And then if you make it about the same size as what I did for mine, there is enough paracord here to do a sliding knot for your clasp. So it's a really comfortable closure. But of course, you could use like a cord end and attach it to a clasp that way, or tie a knot.
Yeah.
Heather says octopus necklace.
Yeah. Oh, and here's
Totally.
another example of the paracord also.
Yeah, so everybody in this time around got that beautiful kind of electric green, but we did bring over a couple other paracord projects just to kind of give you ideas. It makes for really cool textural, like knotted designs. So imagine this, but then maybe some of these neon pearls just kind of like sewn into it.
That's
Yellow
fun.
would be gorgeous. Just kind of nestled right in there. I think that would be super fun.
And you know what? You can make a keychain out of it for Father's Day that's coming up.
Totally.
If there is a father in your life.
Yep. And then one final paracord project that I did want to share with you guys, and I know this is not neon at all, but I am just kind of using this as a design sample. This is our carousel bracelet, right? This is carousel.
Yep.
And so this is a very, very easy kind of faux soutache beading design. You're using the paracord to create these waves, and then you're using needle and thread to attach the beads between it. And I know that that's kind of dark. It's kind of confused between all the bright colors. Would you mind turning the light on for me for a sec? I wonder if we can get that a little better. Oh, what a difference. We'll have to turn that back off when we're done looking at this, but if you can, yeah, thanks, Becky. So you can use some of these different size beads that are included in your kit. You have a ton of those little bicones, so you could create a really fun, colorful bicone and crystal, bicone and pearl version of this. Yeah, and so you can use one of the larger beads as your button if you'd like, or you can pull a button from your stash or just attach a regular clasp on it. But while Becky is kind of figuring her design and getting prepared to do that, I'm going to link the tutorial for the carousel bracelet.
It's my favorite thing to do is cut a strand and go zoop, and there you go. Now it's all over the place. These look like little candies. I love it. I love it. I love
Don't
it.
eat them, though.
Don't eat the beads. Okay, so let's see. I know I want to wire wrap something to these. I know I'm going to use these. I don't know. Let's play.
We'll bring you back over this way a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, maybe turn the light off because maybe. We'll see.
Oh.
We're losing a little bit of the brightness. There we go.
Yeah. You like it on or off?
Let us know in chat, guys. This is with the light on. Let us know if you like it like this or if you like it with the light off. Anytime there's bright color, sometimes it's
Throws it off.
Yeah. So I just linked the paracord carousel bracelet project in chat. And then if you are interested in those colors, if you are wanting to make one in the same colors that we showed, I'm going to link the kit in chat as well. Sue says on. She likes it with the light on.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to start off with just a little bit of wire. I'm going to play. And it might not look good, but it might look good. I don't know. We're just going to play. We're going to have fun.
It'd be really cool to hang these sideways too.
Like, well, I was thinking of
forward.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that cute?
I'm gonna try to do that.
So cute. Yeah. Even glue. Glue might be a really fun option also.
Glue might be a better option.
Do you want me to grab you some glue?
There
might be.
I have some of this right here.
Awesome.
Yeah. She has hypo cement. I like this because of the needle tip. Lay out some colors. Yeah, because I think the wire would take away from that.
While Becky's working on that and planning it out, I'm going to borrow the other wood pendant for just a second because I want to kind of show you guys an idea of what you can do with the rat tail. We should call it silk satin cord because rat tail is such a terrible name for it, but truly that's what it's called. So what I'm going to show you once I get a little bit started is that you can use these cords that we're including as just kind of surface decorations. So I'm just going to kind of lash this around the top of one of these wood pieces just to show you how you can add more texture. And then I think we had a couple comments too that our Delica mix that we created for this fun pack would make great fringe.
Ooh.
So I think it would be really neat to add fringe to these wood pendants also.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gluing the Delicas to my fingers. Just got my nails, everybody. Isn't that cool?
They look like they have beads on them.
Yeah.
No
Looks
problem, Heather.
Looks like candy. Let's see.
So I'm just going to slide this in real quick just to kind of show you. You can use this cord to lash around and create some fun texture. And so if Becky wasn't going to use this other pendant to create some BFF necklaces, I would keep going and wrap it all the way around, but I will give this pendant back to Becky. So you have a lot of little beads to play with. Yeah, I can put that back in. And so one of my favorite ways to use seed beads, aside from needle and thread, is I like to wire wrap them onto things. So while Becky is gluing that, I did just want to show this from a previous stream that we had done about a year ago. When we first got in the laser cut wood shapes, we did a sample with some 26 gauge wire and some of the fire polish beads. So you could, So you could kind of duplicate this project with the beads that are included in your kit, either the pearls or the crystals. And then I thought that the big kind of vintage yellow giant fire polish would make an awesome centerpiece for that, or any of the large kind of neon Austrian pearls would be great.
Hang on, don't close that quite yet.
Okay.
I had a blue that didn't match the other blue, so I had to find another blue. Let's find another blue. I think this one matches. I'm still getting used to my new glasses. I got no line bifocals this week.
Fancy.
Yeah. Okay, now you can close it.
Okay.
So we're going to let that dry for a little while. And I'm going to do something else. I think I'm going to use some stretchy cord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to go grab that, and then I'll show them another idea that I had with the paracord? So I don't know how many of you watching were at our free workshop this past weekend, but we did a project called Bohemian Rhapsody. And so what we did was we took cotton cord, which was a little bit thinner than this, but essentially the same kind of cording, and we folded it. We did our wrist length times 2 plus 1 foot. So for me, that would be 24 inches of cord. So you've got enough here to do that. And then what you would do is you would string your button to the middle, or whatever kind of clasp you're using. And then we're going to tie a knot. Okay, so we're just placing our knot here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take this whole big long piece of wire. You do need the whole thing if you're going to do this idea. But if you have any other 26 gauge craft wire at home, it would totally work. And so what you would do is you would string all of these little Delicas on here. Or you can mix in some other seed beads from your stash. but we created this mix so that the colors would all be cohesive together. If there's people that are super against yellow or could never imagine a bracelet with pink on it, you could of course separate out some of the colors. But we're just going to string all of these. Of course, put your stopper at the end. And then once you have them strung, what you're going to do is you're going to take the end of the wire and you're just going to kind of lash it onto your paracord here. So anchor your first one tight. It doesn't matter if your first couple wraps are neat because they're going to get covered up with the beads. But essentially what's going to happen is you're going to slide all of those beads up and start spiraling around with all of those seed beads. And you're going to create the most fun party on your wrist that you have ever worn. And you can mix in some of your crystals if you want. You can add other beads, but I just think that that's a super fun idea to utilize this Delica mix. And I'm going to grab a finished bracelet to show you what I'm talking about.
It's super cool. We had a lot of fun. I should have taken pictures of what people made in the workshop.
I was trying to show somebody pictures of people's bracelets. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have any.
Yeah. Hey, while you're up, can you get me a bead stopper? I got my stretchy cord, but I forgot a bead stopper. So, stretch magic. That is what I'm using. There we go. And I think I'm just going to make a couple of fun coordinating bracelets.
Hey, Harley's Wild Jewelry.
While we're waiting for the glue to dry.
Here we go.
Hi, Harley's Wild Jewelry.
This is what I was talking about.
Aren't those fun?
So it would be about this size seed bead. And of course yours would be multicolor if you're using our Neon Pop Delica mix. But with the cord size, like since the paracord's a little thicker, it would end up being about this size, just with the smaller beads. And then you could leave little tassels of the paracord hanging down, and it would just be a bunch of fun.
Cool.
So how was that for paracord ideas? I tried to pull out all my paracord projects.
Lots of paracord ideas.
What you gonna make?
Well, I'm gonna put one of these on first because it has a bigger hole. I was trying to hide my knot within a bead. And I think I'm just gonna have fun just putting I'm gonna use some of these.
Becky, did you grab 0.8 stretch magic?
I found 0.5. That's all I found.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I usually would be using the 0.8. You should always try to use the biggest size that will fit through your beads.
I just didn't know what beads you were gonna use. I thought maybe you might use some of the seed beads.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna use the Delicas and the Heshi slices right there.
Oh, okay. Do you know if you can fit Delicas on 0.8? I don't know off the top of my head.
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Let us know if you know in chat if Delicas fit on 0.8. I'm going to link both of them for you guys in case you need some stretch magic.
So it is so hard for me to be random. So I'm literally just not even looking, and I'm grabbing a Delica, then a Heshi bead, and I'm just doing every other. And I think every now and then I'm going to put some of these little crystals in there, and it'll be fun.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, when you go to the stretch cord link, you'll see the page is going to ask you for a packaging option. That's just if you're buying it retail by the spool, or if you're buying it wholesale by the box. If you use stretchy cord a lot, you can buy like a box of it. So I believe it's 6 spools that come in a box, and you save, I think, between 20 and 30%.
Yeah, it's worth it if you use it a lot.
Yeah.
That purple one, that's fun.
And a lot of items on our website are available in both retail and wholesale quantities. You do not have to have a tax ID to shop the wholesale discounts.
It's for everybody.
It's for everybody.
Yeah. So, Webby, what else has been going on at the Bead Place lately?
We've been having a lot of fun. There's been knitting classes here the last couple of days. That's been neat to see people's projects. Melissa's been teaching a lot of classes. If you guys didn't know, we not only are a brick and mortar bead store in the St. Louis area, but we also have a full service yarn store within our bead store.
The yarn store inside the bead store.
We just actually started a new Instagram account for our yarn side of the store because we noticed that, like, because we're mainly a bead store, anytime we post yarn stuff, our yarn customers never see it. And then our bead customers don't always want to see it.
Yeah.
So it just kind of made sense for us to create a separate profile for it.
And what is that profile called, Abby?
I'm going to link it.
Yeah.
It's called the Yarn Corner at TBP, because TBP is our acronym for the Bead Place.
Yeah.
Yeah, but workshop was super fun over the weekend. We had a lot of new friends.
It was cool because the project only calls for one color as seed beads, but I was telling people that they could pick out like 2 or 3 if they wanted to, and quite a few people picked out more than one color. So it was neat to see how they patterned it, because like if you do like 3 of one and 3 of the other, it's going to be like a marbled look. But if you do like 20 of one color then 20 of the next color, it's going to be more of like a striped look, like a barber pole. So
Yeah.
it was neat to see how they turned out.
I'm going to link our tutorial for that project. Now, I do want to tell you guys that when we filmed the tutorial for the Bohemian Rhapsody, it was over 10 years ago, and our technology skills at that point were a little bit limited.
Oh, yes.
But we do have an updated necklace project, and it's the same thing. It's just the measurements are different. So I'm actually going to link both videos for you guys because I think you guys might find both of them to be useful.
Looks like they're drying. Yay!
So this first link is the bracelet project, and then I'm about to link the necklace project.
So not only exciting stuff going on at the Bead Place, but exciting stuff going on at my house. We had to replace a part on our air conditioner. And so that was fun. And you know what? The guy came in when he was done and he told us how much it would be, and he asked us how we want to pay. And I told him, well, I thought it was free. And he laughed. So apparently that was a really good joke. I tried. I really did.
Christine says, is the yarn or bead part of the store bigger? The bead side is bigger. We have an almost 4,000 square foot store floor itself. We have I would say most of the store is beads. And then the back right corner is where we have the aisles of yarn. And I feel like we are very clever about how we store and organize things to try to pack as much product into our store as possible without it feeling like claustrophobic or too tight.
Yeah.
We make sure to include, we just like to make our store easily accessible for everyone. So if you have mobility aids, or if you need a little bit more room to get around and to navigate the store, we tried to design the store very intentionally to make it accessible to everyone. The bead aisles of our store are half height aisles. So the things that are heavier or a little bit more difficult to grab if they were like above you are not above you, and then the yarn aisles are tall. But
Because yarn is light.
because yarn is light, but they are not like ceiling height or anything.
Yeah.
But we have a grabber available if you need it, and then we're here to help also. But
And more of the store floor is beads. However, we do have a ton of yarn. I mean, it is a yarn store, not just
Yeah.
a yarn corner. It's a ton of yarn.
everything from super lace weight to super bulky. We have a lot of sock yarn, a lot of shawl yarn, some great kind of basic yarns. I'm going to actually link our yarn section on the website. We don't generally have a lot of yarn in the yarn or on the website just because
It sells out before I can list it.
yeah, fine yarn goes by the seasons essentially. Not all fine yarns, but a lot of fine yarns go by the seasons. And so the colors are discontinued or sold out before, like what Becky said,
Yeah.
before she gets them listed.
I'm not just a pretty face in the store. I also do the website.
Yeah, Becky is our online inventory manager. And so she's in charge of making our website so jam-packed full of goodies.
I've added a lot of new delicas lately.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So the section of our website that I just linked is our yarn section, and we do have a few of our favorite yarns on the website. Most notably, our bestseller of all time, Tonic yarn, is a wonderful light worsted or DK weight yarn. It's a wool and acrylic blend, and it is just fabulous.
You can use it for a ton of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I have.
It washes really well, and it has an incredible drape. A lot of wool and synthetic blends do not have a nice drape, but this does. It has the weight of a fine yarn.
And it comes in like literally a million colors.
Right.
And you can throw it in the wash.
Christine says, do either of you crochet or knit?
I crochet and knit, and I spin and I dye yarn. I even card my own wool, make it into rolags and bats, and I've taught almost all the above. And yeah, Abby does all that too, right?
I haven't ever done like the batting stuff. I have spun, I have felted. I've never
felting.
taught spinning like in an official setting, although I've taught people, I've demonstrated spinning to people on drop spindles and then like hand spinning yarn.
Yeah.
I've never taught spinning wheel. I'm not good at that, but I've done it.
That's interesting because I think spinning on a wheel is easier than spinning on a spindle, which is why I insist that people learn a spindle first. Because if you can run with the weighted anklets on, then you can walk with them off. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I always thought it was just because spindles are a lot less expensive than wheels.
Well, that too. I mean, not everybody wants to make a couple $100 investment on something they don't know if they're going to enjoy yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, isn't that fun?
So cute. I love how you're spacing apart the little candy beads.
Yeah.
What was I just going to say? Oh, we both weave also. And weaving is super fun. Knitting and crochet are super fun texturally as well, but weaving is very fun also to incorporate different textures and beads and mixed media art.
I like to put a knitted or crochet border on my weaving.
Oh, very cool.
When my daughter was younger, she's 20 now, but when she was younger, like, I don't know, 12 or so maybe, I taught her how to weave. She saw me weaving on my bigger Cricut loom, and she stole my loom from me for a while. And that was back when we had the county fair around, and I would put my stuff in the county fair. And she wanted to put her woven scarf that she made in the county fair. And she won first place in her class. Yeah, the children's weaving.
Very cool.
Yeah, so that was pretty neat.
I bet.
Just like Mom winning all the ribbons. Yeah, I'm kind of upset they stopped doing the fair.
Yeah.
I had like a ton of stuff in the fair.
Well, you win all the ribbons in my book.
Yep. Yeah, I usually put like, I don't know, 8 or 10 things, and I'd get ribbons for most of them.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
Yeah.
You guys, do you have county fairs where you live? And what are they like? And have you ever entered any of your art or crafts into your county fair?
And it's funny because I'm totally not competitive anywhere else in my life, and I firmly believe that art is very subjective, and it shouldn't be who's better, but it was just fun. It was just fun. I don't know. Okay. Well, I think my beads are dry on the other one. So let this one
That
spin.
is so cute.
Yeah. So I'm going to take a break from this for a little while. The Heshy beads are almost falling through the delicas are falling through the bigger holes of the Heshy beads a little bit, but it's giving it kind of a different look. I like it.
Yeah, it's a lot of movement and texture.
Yeah. So that's
super
fun.
Cute. I'm going to have to make one like that because I love that.
It's fun. So I'm just putting the fire polish in there.
Neat.
Yeah. It would be fun with some of these though, but I have enough magic shush out here to make 3 of them. I might just make some coordinating ones, and one will have pearls on it and whatever. Okay, so this is dry now, or almost dry. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So let's play with this and figure out what's what. I'm gonna start here.
Sue says our fair is in September. I have entered canned goods, quilting, beading, and crocheting. Neat.
Canned goods. So do they open up the canned goods and they taste it, or do they just look and see how well it's canned? That's interesting. I am curious to find out. Okay, let's do one more wrap.
Sue, what county are you in? I didn't realize there were county fairs around here anymore.
Yeah, I know you're kind of local, but you're kind of not.
A little ways away.
Yeah. Okay, so I did, I think, 3 wraps around there. What do you think, Abby? Should I put some of the fire polish on here, or do you think the delicas would show up enough? What do you think?
Yeah, I would probably do some of the bigger ones just to kind of add some large color pop.
Okay.
Or maybe a mixture. Sue says judged on appearance, Washington County.
Oh, okay.
Huh. That's interesting.
I'm going to try a delica, and then a crystal, then a delica. And I am being selective about the color on these. Let's see what happens.
Another fun thing that you guys can do with these large pieces.
Oh, look at that.
Of wood. Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
You guys can add paints to them. You can use paint markers on them. They're kind of almost like a matte finish, so paint adheres to them very well.
I just got the new Sharpie acrylic paint markers.
Ooh.
That would be fun.
So yeah, you can turn them into flowers or fireworks or whatever.
I put my tail right there, and I'm just going around my tail.
Oh, what a great way to kind of secure it down.
Yeah, I'm just crazy like that. I did 3 rounds. And then I'm going to cut my tail off in the back. There we go.
Another fun thing that you can do on these wood pieces is you can add gilder's paste to them.
Ooh.
We did a whole stream about a year and a half ago on ways that you can add surface colorants to pieces like this. Oh, it wouldn't let me link it. That's weird.
Uh-oh.
Guys, let us know if you can see that link on Facebook. For some reason on my end it says an error occurred. Wait a minute and then try again. But I see it coming through on YouTube. So I'm not sure if it... Oh, Sue says, close up, Becky. We can't see what you're doing.
Oh, okay. So I put a delica and a aqua seed bead And here is another green Delica. So I'm doing Delica, seed bead, Delica. And then I am just putting it around 3 times. Make sure that the Delicas are out here so we can see them.
Because I'm not sure why the
There we
stream
go.
is buffering so bad like that. I don't know if it's just on our end, but sometimes the like upload and download speed from YouTube, not YouTube, I'm sorry, Facebook is a little wonky. So hopefully it should correct itself soon, and then the replay should be better. Oh, and just like that, it's better on our end.
Yeah. Go away, Buffy. We don't want you here right now.
Yeah. Oh, good. The link came through. Thanks, guys, for letting us know. Also, while we're talking about Facebook and its silliness, if you guys wouldn't mind taking a minute to heart react this stream if you're watching on Facebook, or giving it a thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube. That really goes a long way with helping small businesses
And
like
share
ours.
it with your friends.
Yeah, and share it. It lets the algorithm know that this is valued content. Thanks so much, guys.
Where is a pair of pliers?
I've got some out for you, but I don't know where they went.
Oh, that's okay. So my wire is getting very small and I can't put it through here. So I'm going to do the best I can and then pull it through the other side with the pliers because I don't have any fingernails right now.
SMRT.
Yeah. It is SMRT, I guess. Let's see. There we go. Look at that.
Hey, you guys. Who can guess what we're doing next week, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central?
It's going to be fun. So that's what I've got so far.
Super cute. Looks
Yeah.
like confetti.
It does. Okay, so this bigger hole, the middle hole is a little bit bigger. So I'm going to cut a little bit more wire than I did last time. Last time I cut maybe, I don't know, 4 inches. Cutting like 6 or 7 inches right now. And I'm going to secure it here. Yeah, so I don't think you'd have to, but I'm going to put my tail behind here. And when I add the new wire in the center, I'm going to, oh, it won't reach. Okay. I'd like to wrap it around that, but I don't think it's going to reach. So we won't tell anybody. Anyway.
So Sue is right. We are having our check glass bead palooza
Yay.
part 2.
Part 2.
So let us know in chat what shapes you're most excited to see. We have a ton of new beads, and they are gorgeous. If you missed last week's check palooza, I'm gonna bring you this way. You can go ahead and watch the replay. And then if you are shopping the replay, just go ahead and send us your orders in a message. And then you'll get the promptest response that way. But next week, actually we're here almost every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central. But next week is the second installment of our brand new check glass.
Yay.
And then not the week after that, but the week after that. So 2 weeks from next Wednesday, we are having a super fun guest.
Ooh, who's that? Who's that?
Jenny.
Cool.
Jenny's going to show her wonderful, I don't know if we've come up with like an official name for the project yet.
Oh, I know what this is.
But she has been making the coolest like window hangings or wall hangings. I like them in the window. But they look really cool hung out on a porch too. I know you guys have seen them all over Pinterest and all over Instagram. The chicken wire bead frames. So she's going to show you an updated, upgraded version of that.
Updated and upgraded.
Yeah. We'll have kits available as well in case you don't want to go out and buy a whole thing of chicken wire just to do the project. We'll have it all put together for you. You just can add your beads.
Yeah.
And then there's a special way that she is going to show off securing it that makes it even cuter than all the other ones out there, in my opinion. And then super secure so nothing slips out. So they'll be relatively weatherproof. And then we do something special to the chicken wire to make it disappear. So all you see is the cool beads.
Well, I was going to put a little pearl there, but I think I changed my mind. We're going to undo that part. I don't like the way it looks. We're just playing. It's okay.
Just playing.
We're just playing. But again, I was going to go over the tail there to secure it. So let's see.
So a lot of you have bead soup at home, which is just like a mixture of onesies and twosies, special beads that haven't found a home yet.
Bead soup is my favorite.
They haven't made their way into a project yet. But I know a good portion of you out there are new and you might not have bead soup yet. So a good way to get a bead soup recipe, a bead soup starter mix,
Yeah.
soup kit.
Yeah.
Remember back in the late 90s how they would sell those little paper bags with the clear cellophane window in it, and it would be like dried beans and herbs and stuff, and it was like soup starter mixes, and every store had them. Stores probably still do that, but it's not quite as trendy. Anyway, that's where I was trying to go with that, but I am congested beyond comprehension right now, so I am just going to link it so you know what I'm talking about. We have check glass mixes available. So there is a mixture of incredible shapes, sizes, colors, and textures of high-end check glass. The mix is different every single time. You can order a quantity of 20 beads for $5.99 or a quantity of 100 specialty beads for $19.95. So it's a good deal. It's a pretty sweet mix. So that's a really good way to start your bead soup stash.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll stop rambling about soup now. Another fun way, I won't talk about soup. Another fun way to add to your stash is our crystal party mix strands. So I'm going to link those also. I know some of you really indulged on those party mix strands when we brought them out. We have some left, so I'm going to link those because those are also an incredible deal. It is $7.95 for a full-length strand of faceted glass and crystal and miscellaneous beads. Most of them are crystal. Occasionally there's some faceted glass mixed into some of the strands, but I would say 95% of the beads on these strands are faceted crystal. So there's pictures on our website of the different shapes and textures that are included in those party mix strands, but that's another fun way to kind of add textures and colors and shapes to your stash.
Mm-hmm. So in the middle there, I just put a Delica and a fire polish. And then I'm going to mirror what I did here over here.
Give us a little bit of a closer look if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Bring it a little closer to the top. Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. Your middle
it's not quite middle, is it?
It's scooched over to the side. I wonder if you can slide that back or
yeah, it's pretty
if
pliable. Oh, this middle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He moved out of the way. Yeah, I should fix that.
Hypo cement sets after about 15 minutes, but it's not quite cured for a while. So you can pick it up and work on it, but you kind of have to watch where your
I probably bumped it.
Yeah. It started in the middle. It just migrated over. It wanted to get closer to you.
Mm-hmm.
And the glue that Becky is using, I don't think we even really talked about much, but it's GS Hypo Cement. And Becky mentioned earlier that she loves it because it has a needle applicator, which is nice. So I'm going to link that in the chat as well for you guys.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a thinner version of E6000 with a nicer applicator.
Mm-hmm. I like it for small little things.
Oh, it gave me that weird error message again. Guys, let me know if you don't mind in chat if that link came through. Otherwise, you can just search Hypo Cement on our website.
It's in the adhesive
Okay.
section.
Yeah. Thanks, Becca. I don't know why it's giving me the error message like that.
Hi, Becca. If your beads aren't exactly where you want them to be, just move them over before you wrap around 2 more times.
Becca says, hi, Becky.
Hi.
Hi, Becca.
Yeah.
Becca says, hi, Abby.
Okay, let's see. What do we do? A yellow one?
I'm excited to see if anybody uses the pom-pom that comes on the bag with some jewelry. I think that would be super fun.
Orange and yellow. Yeah, use every little bit you can. This morning, when they were finished fixing our air conditioner, there was a big old honking piece of metal something out in the driveway. It's what they took off the air conditioner. And I really, really wanted to just go through it and see what I could salvage off of it to make some jewelry or whatever, make something.
Mm-hmm.
But he took it away. He said they just recycle it. Oh man.
Dang.
Yeah, I was upset. I really wanted it. I like junk.
I think it's cool to be able to make something out of something that would otherwise be discarded.
Yeah, yeah. My husband knows by now if he sees something cool that's going to go in the trash, he better save it for me. Yesterday when we were picking up my car from getting a new tire, I found something on the ground and Eric called it a gasket. I don't know what a gasket does for a car, but it's pretty cool. It's metal and it looks like an alien head, and I'm going to use it for a stencil.
Neat.
Yeah. I'm going to use it on my gel plate. There we go. Look at that. I'm going to secure the tail better later. But yeah.
I love that. Little poofs of party right there.
Little poofs of party. And you can kind of move your beads to where you want them to be. But
so
ta-da!
Cute.
It's going to be a pendant. So I would put a jump ring in a little hole right here and hang it, I don't know, maybe from the rat tail. How fun is that?
Oh, yeah. I love that.
Yeah. Bright colors are where it's at right now in the springtime.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And you can make the other one identical or just coordinating or whatever. Or you and your bestie could do it together and then trade.
Yay!
What a fun idea. How are we doing on time, Abby?
We are at it's 7:57 p.m.
Look
Central,
at that.
So we did perfectly on time.
Yeah.
If you are loving what you're seeing and you're like, how do I get one of these? Guess what? We have maybe 1 or 2 kits left. So if you're not yet subscribed and you love this neon pop, send us a message and we might be able to get a kit for you depending on how quickly you send us a message.
Yeah.
If you would like to subscribe to future monthly fun packs and save $5 a month, you can use the link that we just posted in the chat to subscribe. If you want to give it a shot and just do a one-time purchase, you can do that as well, but you don't save $5. But it is always jam-packed with more than $35 worth of goodies, so it's still a heck of a deal. And I do want to let you guys know that we have depending on when things come in, we have a Lisa Frank inspired monthly fun pack coming up.
That's my specialty.
Yes. So we are gathering pieces slowly but surely, very special pieces. So that one, I don't know how many extra monthly fun packs we'll be able to make for that one beyond our subscribers.
Well, and now that you mention it, I think people are going to be starting to ask for it.
Yeah, that's true. So make sure that you are subscribed if you for sure want to get one of those. If we do have extras of these kits, we're more than happy to send them to you guys. But it's just depending on availability of some of the extra special parts and pieces, we can't always make extras.
Yeah.
So,
look at my beautiful mess.
It's a beautiful, beautiful mess. All right, well, let's bring us back to say farewell. Thank you so much for sticking with us tonight, guys. You didn't cough much. I only coughed a couple times.
Yeah, I need my medicine.
Yep. All right. Becca says Lisa Frank inspired. Wee. Yeah, the bags came in and they are super cute. Have you seen them?
I don't know. I saw a picture of them, but I didn't see them.
Okay, they're super cute. But yeah, we will see you next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central.
Check glass.
For Check Glass Palooza.
Love it.
Yay. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good night.